Morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are women, of course, making great strides in racing, whether it's Rachel Blackmore or Holly Doyle, who's breaking all the records. We've always known, though, that behind the scenes there's a very strong and big female workforce. Today we've come down to David Pipes because the feeling is always that this is very much a young woman's game. But for a number of years, David Pipe and his team have been working hard to facilitate working mums to stay in the industry.
First came, it was in 1987, and single, young, and then I had children, but in between the children I've come back.
He's like a giraffe. So Sue, are you officially the longest serving member of staff here at Pond House?
38 years coming up.
3 children, daughter 29 and 2 boys 26 and 20. Yeah, they're grown up, but they still need me. They're still, Mum.
The girls get pregnant, have families, everything else. Coming back is never not an option. You know, lots of our staff have worked here for a long, long time, and it's just what happens around here.
Going to go on the walker now. Dry off.
Eileen, you've looked after some of my all-time favourite Pond House horses. Well, Chief, Comply or Die.
Yep.
That makes you, having been here a very long time.
21 years, yeah. I've been incredibly lucky. Look after those sort of horses.
And just like his father, David Pipe will train a national winner.
A lot of these ladies remember me when I was at school and wearing shorts, so it can be embarrassing at times. There's quite a few stories about, but yeah, no, they're fantastic, and I can't do it without any of them.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
David and Leanne are really supportive of all the mums. Here, you can come and go and do what you have to do, so long as the job's done.
It's a two-way thing. You know, what they bring to us, we cannot do without. And, you know, like, as you know, Alice, sometimes the school might ring, there's a problem, they need to shoot off. It's not a problem, you know they'll be back, you know they'll make up the hours. You can't buy experience. They were here when Martin was training and now with David, and, you know, what they don't know isn't worth knowing.
It's a decision that you have to work out very early on, whether it is going to be viable. Because if 90% of your wages are going on childcare, does it actually warrant you working?
Have a conversation in the office and see what they'd like to do, what we can accommodate, and 99 times out of 100 we can work it out.
I start at 9:30 and finish at 10 to 3.
Brilliant, so you can literally drop at the school gates, leg it into work,
Yep.
finish, bomb back and be, what, picking up at 3:15?
Yeah. So
It's a dream.
it is. I mean, it's if it wasn't for, you know, the flexibility, I couldn't do the job I love.
I could have stayed at home and did nothing, but that's not me. I like to work. You know, I like to be fit. I like to be outdoors. I can do, you know, my mother jobs, as I call it, and then I come to work and do my work jobs.
We should be, you know, clinging on to these ladies for dear life, and also, you know, ensuring that they understand that they're valued, and that also there is a career progression path for them too. If it does become too much working outside in the yard with the horses, there's office positions, there's veterinarian positions, there's racecourse, you know, the options are endless. So let's keep these women in the industry in whichever angle it is, because why would you not want to?
We've got some younger ones coming through now as well, and the older boys and girls, you know, give them a lot of their experience that they've learnt over the years.
I came for work experience, yeah.
With the Pipes, they've seen us go through everything: marriage, birth, death, all of it. You know, it is like a family here as well as, you know, a workplace.
I come in, I ride my horses, I got my 7 that I look after and absolutely adore them. But
You've got another 7 babies by the sounds.
Yes, and they're treated like babies.
That is so good, it really is. As we see the latest presentation, Paul Nicholls getting his prize from someone in a very bright pair of trousers there.
Can you stop, please? He's very handsome, look.
He is very handsome. Very good-looking wife.
I did not dress him.
And there's Piggy French and Pippa Funnell and other venting stars in charge of that presentation. And Al, we heard from Dom in that feature you did there, who's from Women in Racing. And they have a whole new project. It's called Racing Home, isn't it? racinghome.org.uk if you want to know more about it. It's an industry-wide effort, isn't it, for women returning from pregnancy? This isn't a sort of crisis in terms of staffing. This is something that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think the pipe piece has been something that's been in place for 40 years. You know, you've got women there who've been there for 38 years. And it's not just one single person. There's 12 mature women working in their team. And I think what really struck me, this isn't about Me Too. This isn't about crisis in the workforce. This is about valuing experience and trust and a mutual two-way trust and really leveraging what these incredible women can bring to a team in terms of mentoring, in terms of care for the horses, and an understanding of if you allow me to work with my family and manage my family, I would really like to work and I can really contribute. And when I went for my interview with ITV, I said to them, I'm a mum, I'm a wife, but I love my job and I love being part of a team. And the sort of the energy that it brings me bringing to work, I could really relate to with the women working there, because it is tricky juggling a family and work, but it doesn't mean that mature women, I'm going to be 50 in January, can't contribute. And these girls, you know, they are such a core of that pipe team.
And it was lovely to hear from Tom Scudamore just how proud they are of it at Pond House. Well done all.